Our next order of business is the report of the Resolutions Committee, chaired by Director Jay Albatar. Jay? There are 5 resolutions to be presented to the membership today. We will consider each resolution separately. Copies of the proposed resolutions were made available on the ICC website prior to this conference and are in the ICC annual report. I now call Chairman Jay Albatar to read a brief synopsis of the resolutions. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to acknowledge fellow board members who served with me on the nominating committee, and the resolution committee, I apologize. Director Robert Boyer, Director Ron Hoover, Director Richard Truitt, and Lynn Underwood. Resolution 2014-1 concerns the conference site, expressing sincere thanks and appreciation to the members of the Building Officials Association of Florida for their warm greeting and hospitality. They even arranged for a sunny and beautiful skies in spite of the rainy forecast. Mr. President, the Resolutions Committee hereby moves for approval of Resolution 2014-1.
Thank you, Mr. Albatar. We have a motion on the floor for approval of Resolution 2014-1. Is there discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. Motion carries. Mr. Chairman.
Resolution 2014-2 concerns deceased members. We extend our most sincere sympathy to the friends and members of their families. May they find consolation in their time of sorrow, and may these words of appreciation and high regard be of solace to them now and in the years to come. The names of the deceased members appear on the video screens. If there are additional names of deceased members who have passed in the last year, please come forward to the microphone to provide the name and jurisdiction.
Joe McLaughlin, Dodge City, Kansas.
Barry Hutchinson, Salem Township, Michigan.
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to request a correction to the record. Mr. Kinnear's name, Francis Kinnear, should appear on the record.
Thank you, Mr. Duper.
Brian Howard, Sanford, Maine.
Jeff Taylor, Town of Palm Beach, Florida, and Betty Lowe, Palm Springs, Florida.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please stand and join us in a moment of silence to remember, recognize, and honor our deceased members. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. President, the Resolutions Committee thereby move the approval of Resolution 2014-2, recognizing deceased members and those names who were added today.
We have a motion on the floor to approve Resolution 2014-2, recognizing deceased members. Is there a second? I heard. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Resolution 2014-3 expresses our sincere thanks and appreciation to the many members of the volunteer committees of the International Code Council. Without these corps of volunteers who have contributed their time and knowledge to carry out the work of this association, the International Code Council could not fulfill its mission. Mr. President, the Resolutions Committee hereby moves for approval of Resolution 2014-3, recognizing those who serve on the ICC committees.
We have a motion on the floor to approve Resolution 2014-3, recognizing those who serve on the ICC committees. Is there a second? Is there discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say nay. The motion carries.
Resolution 2014-4 concerns the immediate past president. The resolution expresses our sincere gratitude and appreciation to immediate past President Ronald E. Peaster for his dedicated service and leadership on the Board of Directors. Serving as an immediate past president represents the culmination of successful service to the Board and the members, which few achieve. Mr. President, the Resolutions Committee hereby moves for approval of Resolution 2014-4, recognizing the immediate past president, Mr. Ronald E. Peaster.
Thank you. We have a motion on the floor to approve Resolution 2014-4, recognizing the immediate past president. Is there a second? Thank you. Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the resolution signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed would be run out of the room. I'll save my comments for Ron till tomorrow night, but I want to personally thank him in front of this crowd for the outstanding job he has done serving our members. I wish to give him a round of applause.
Resolution 2014-5 concerns retired members, recognizing them for their devotion to duty and faithful discharge of their professional responsibilities, which has added prestige to their association and their community. We extend our most sincere appreciation to them for their contributions to the safety and security of the public in the built environment. Mr. President, the Resolutions Committee hereby moves for approval of Resolution 2014-5, recognizing retired members.
We have a motion on the floor to approve Resolution 2014-5, recognizing retired members. Is there a second? Is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. The motion carries. Thank you, Chairman Elbatar, and the members of your Resolution Committee for your service.